My next topic is going to be dividing the goal. One of the biggest challenge people face when they set a goal is that it seems overwhelming to them. They look at where they are right now, where they want to be in the future, and the gap just seems too large. To help you to manage your goals, let's borrow from a concept usually reserved for politics and war: divide and conquer. For goal achievement, this means you will divide the vision you created into smaller bit-sized targets so that you can conquer or achieve them. You'll find dividing to conquer section at the bottom of the goal achievement worksheet. Begin by regarding your goal summary and the day on which you want to accomplish it. Next, define how you will measure whether you achieve it. Sometimes the things you want to accomplish are easy to measure. For completing my first marathon, for example, that's obvious. I either finish it or I don't. Other goals are easily measurable, such as what you want your income to be next year. But what if your goal is short of abstract, like wanting to be a more of a giving person? In this case, you can convert the abstract idea into a number. For example, you might use a scale of 0 to 10, now with 10 being the most selfless person in the world, and perhaps right now, subjectively, you are at 4. And within 1 year, you want to be at number 8. But this subjective measurement can help you to evaluate and progress your time. Once you know where you want to be at a certain date and how you will measure it, it's time to divide and conquer. If your goal date is 1 year from now, divide that in half and ask, where do I need to be in 6 months from now? So using the marathon example, perhaps I'll be able to run a half a marathon, or in the case of being a more giving person, I'm at a 4 and I want to be at an 8. So next 6 months from now, halfway there would be 6. Now I'm going to divide again to define a shorter distance, or maybe a running habit. Or in an example of being a more giving person, the 5 would be a halfway between 4 and 6. And finally, you can move on to 1 month target, where you divide the 3 months target by 3. Now for my marathon, it might be running several times per week for at least 2 weeks. Or in that example of being a more giving person, I could give a closer to that fast mark of 5. Don't worry about dividing everything perfectly. The idea is to simply take this very large, very difficult goal and break it down into smaller and more manageable targets. Once you have done, it will be easier for you to figure out the first step to take. So please do share in the comment box below what are the top 3 learnings from this session. And as usual, don't forget to write down your 3 action steps which you are going to take from this session.